Typically, the goal of most homeowners when they have trash is to throw it away. But these eco-friendly homeowners decided to do something a little bit different and create a whole house out of things that we throw away in the landfill. So maybe after looking at some of these homes today, you may want to rethink about throwing away those wood pallets and those plastic bottles and create a home that is eco-friendly. Can you imagine 6 million of these can actually make a house? There's a group of architects that just did that. I'm going to show you those houses now. Canadian builders have created a new way to turn plastic waste into environmentally friendly housing. JD Composites is a construction company that built this 3-bedroom home in Nova Scotia from more than 600,000 plastic water bottles. But you'd never guess it by looking at the home. The home is made of shredded and heated water bottles to form plastic pellets and place them into a hopper, where they are treated with gases and melted into foam. When cooled, the foam becomes a solid and rot and mildew resistant. The builders then use a polyurethane panels to create the 5.1-inch thick walls for the green home. Besides the fact that panels utilize plastic that might otherwise end up in a landfill or ocean, they're able to withstand tough weather conditions too. When the home was tested for its weather conditions, the firm found out it could stand against winds that were 326 miles per hour. That's twice as strong as a Category 5 hurricane. The results are especially impressive considering the panels are lightweight and the wind tunnel reaches its max force without being able to cause damage to the test panel. The hardened foam is covered by fiberglass skin along both the interior and exterior of the home. Currently, the home's being used as an Airbnb, but they do have intentions to sell it in the future. My friend Jeremy Knight is a real estate agent in Austin, Texas, and he was able to visit the Cathedral of Junk and meet the homeowner there as well. This guy, Vince, takes anything, I mean anything, and turns it into a part of his house. It's a very interesting place to visit. The Cathedral of Junk, tucked unsuspectedly in a suburban backyard of Austin, Texas. Vince Henneman's towering Cathedral of Junk has 60 tons of discarded items, many of them bicycles, making up a skeleton decoration of the structure. The construction of the cathedral started in 1989, when Henneman was about 20 years old. For a few years, he collected junk for a project, but it was soon unnecessary as people began to supply him with unwanted goods. Still a work in progress, the Cathedral of Junk is evolving. There once stood a 3-story tower in the back of the cathedral. Henneman tore it down, thinking he was finally done with this long-lasting project. But instead of dismantling the cathedral further, and after having a change of heart, he added 3 more rooms to the structure with the pieces of the former tower. Seemingly hidden from the front of the house, the cathedral is not completely invisible to neighbors. Tenants of a townhome complex located behind the house have filed complaints with the city, which in turn warranted inspections by officials. Several city engineers attempted to find weak spots in the structure. Although it was found it was structurally sound. The Henneman did have to destroy the pyramid of television, but many of these have found a new home in the Zen garden of TVs. The Cathedral Junk is open, however, you must call ahead to make an appointment, or you might be stuck in the chair of despair. Vince asked for a $5 donation per adult. The cathedral can even be rented for parties, weddings, birthdays, etc. In fact, keeping with its name, some couples have even wed at the Cathedral of Junk. These are the kinds of things that most builders throw away, but this guy takes these materials and turns them into a whole house. Let's go take a look. The Lundberg Design Home in Sonoma Coast, California. Most of this project home was built using reclaimed materials by various projects over the years. The windows are all steel from, at last count, at least 5 different remodel projects. The pool, perhaps, is the most notable example. It was prepared from a used water tank for livestock. It measures in at 25 feet in diameter and is 14 feet deep, and it provides a perfect black hole of water, particularly in a full moon. The exterior siding is reclaimed redwood. The interior walls are thin strips of Montana white pine. Some elements are custom and designed for the cabin, such as a firewood holder, but many pieces are rejects from other projects, like the coffee table that was designed for a Diva hotel. Recent additions to the home include an outdoor kitchen with a pizza oven. They also built biological wetlands filter for the pool, and currently working to make the project a zero energy consumer. The team that built this boasts that they have used mostly materials from other projects and have used very little things that they have bought on their own. And they've even been featured on HGTV, Pool Reflections, First Look, Dom Magazine, Great Space Cabins, and Nest Woman. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a plane house? That's exactly right. It's a 747 that was turned into a house, and that's what we're looking at next. The 747 wing house is a unique residential structure designed from the wings of a decommissioned Boeing 747 airplane. The house has been widely publicized internationally because of its unique design. It uses sustainable recycled materials. The dramatic transportation of the wings to the building site was complete with a truck and helicopter, and its creative repurposing of abandoned infrastructure to achieve its architectural work and significance. The project was complete by American architect David Randall Hertz, a fellow of the American Institute of Architects. Hertz assembled a team that was able to realize the project after many years of waiting on government approvals. The main house comprises of 2 separate buildings linked together on 3 levels and uses 2 wings and 2 horizontal stabilizers from the Boeing 747. The lower house is partially open air and has an 18-foot tall ceiling, topped with the left 747 wing. The upper structure creates the main house and uses the right wing as the main roof to the 2 horizontal stabilizers as the roof of 1 master bedroom and bathroom. Hundreds of airplanes have been retired and sit in the deserts of California and sold at the price of their principal raw material, aluminum. These genius builders figured out how to make a house out of these pallets and shipping containers. Let's take a look at it. The Manifesto House in Chile, a shipping container and wood pallet housing design built in 2009. The design is made up of 2 40-foot containers and 2 20-foot containers. This uses a ventilated external cover made out of wooden panels coming from sustainable forest on one side and recycled pallets on the other. The architects focus on recycled, non-polluting materials, bioclimatic design, and renewable energy. The wooden slat panels provide shade for the structure. Air can circulate through and behind the slats. One large panel on the first floor can be lifted into a horizontal position to create an awning, or can be lowered into a vertical position to make it more complete for a shaded interior. The small containers create enclosed spaces like kitchen, laundry, and bathroom on the first floor and structure support for the large containers on the upper floor. The space between the first floor containers is enclosed with glass, creating a very open and bright interior and living space. The glass walls can slide open to access paved outdoor living area. The upper floor contains 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. These corrugated shipping containers are clearly visible throughout the lower floor and the upper floors. Additional sheathing is used to provide smoother surfaces. Heating and cooling are aided by a geothermal heat pump. The project for this home took them approximately 90 days and cost them about 75,000 pounds. And the architects say it was designed to last a lifetime. Now that you've seen all these trash to treasures homes, which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments section. If you'd like to see some more videos like this, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to see some more videos that are similar to this, click over here. My name is Kristina Smallhorn, your real estate whisperer, and I tell you all this because you matter.